Hi YouTube, Tinfoil Hat Lady here. I watched an interesting video series by a man named Lloyd Pye, I believe, but I will give you a link in the more info over here, or over here, I can't remember which side it's going to be on, about how our species isn't really related to what we would consider hominoids. That is actually its own species. And he gives some pretty interesting proofs for this. One of the interesting things was the fact of our chromosomes being spliced together in a very particular way. When you breed two different beings together, they need to have the same number of chromosomes, and to do that somebody actually fused two of our chromosomes together in order to mate us with another species to be made in their image, perhaps. And these ancient Sumerian documents that even say the story that these others were mining here and didn't want to work anymore and wanted a worker species, and that they created us from their own DNA and some of the DNA of a local primate living here, perhaps. However, there's also the thing about the throat. You know that you can die if you choke, whereas an ape or a monkey, they don't have that susceptibility, that vulnerability. Also, they're a lot denser and stronger than we are. It's not like we're well adapted to live on this planet. That's right, Bootsin. And what was the other thing? Oh, the feet. How their feet are much more efficient than our little wobbly, high-arched foot, which is sort of a backwards kind of evolution. So anyways, I just wanted to encourage you guys to look into his work. There's a video series called, I think it's Intervention, by Lloyd Pye. And he couches it in the concept of the Sasquatch, and that these creatures who we kind of, pushed out of the way are still around with us. Of course, they're more adapted to the natural environment, so they can stay in places that we can't even get to. What's going to happen the day that we learn who we are? What's going to happen? Are we going to be happy about that? Are we going to be knocked off our own pedestal? That's one question I always think about. Because the theory of our extraterrestrial origin, based on the Sumerian documents, seems just to make the most sense to me about why we're here. And ever since I was a little girl, I've always thought, wow, if I was outside with no clothes on, that would be very bad. How can I be from here if I can't even really be outside? How can I believe there was cave people and then we evolved? And so there you go. Oh, he also shows some skulls and how this macro evolution couldn't have occurred. The missing link is just too big of a jump in the transition. That something definitely occurred with us. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's what I think. And that's about all your time I'm going to take tonight. Thank you for listening once again, and I do hope you're having a good evening. And I believe in you, and I hope you believe in me. Peace out.